Okay, this is Ms. Webster reviewing the target practice directions for Cherry. There's the color that you're going to write and what set you're on. It's very light at the bottom, but it's set 1. So the first thing that I'm going to do is put my name on my blank little booklet. So my name is Heather. What color am I working on? I'm working on Cherry. And I'm on set 1. Okay. For section A, I am going to generate a numerical pattern. So I'm going to work with numerical patterns. So I've got to tell myself what I'm doing, numerical patterns, ran out of room. I need to start writing smaller. Okay, so I'm going to look at A. BC is all going to come off this information. So it is y equals x plus 1. So if I make a little chart right here and I say, you know what? If I make x 0, what is y going to be? Well, it's whatever x is plus 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. And if I make x 1, then y will be, well, if I plug in the x is 1, so add the 1 and y will equal 2. And if I make x 2, 2 plus 1, so the x goes here, which is 2, plus 1 would make y equal 3. So that's all I'm doing. I am making a numerical pattern using the formula that they gave me here. Okay, and you're choosing any numbers. I would encourage you to start with 0 and then choose numbers. What if I said, you know what? I want to make it 5. Well, if x is 5, I put a 5 right there, and 5 plus 1 equals 6. So whatever numbers I choose here, but I really encourage you to have that 0 there. Okay, good. That takes care of A. B, I'm going to flip over and make section B, is going to be graphing that information. So graph it. Remember when you graph, we're talking about coordinate plane. So I'm going to draw a number line this way. So I'm going to make, and then a number line this way. Remember that these are just number lines that cross. Okay. Right here where they cross is 0, 0. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. I can make it however I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I made my coordinate plane. And I can go all the way up here and make 7 and 8 if that makes me happy. Okay, so however you want to do it, sketch out your graph. Say this is the x-axis. X goes horizontally. Okay, and this is your vertical. This is your y-axis. So x for horizontally, y vertically. And I'm going to actually graph the information that you made earlier on your T-chart. Okay, so I'm going to write that back over here. So x and y. My formula was y equals x plus 1. So when x was 0, y, 0 plus 1 is 1. When x is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. Y is 2. When x is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. When x is, let's just say 5, 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay? So just picking my numbers, and then I'm going to graph it. Well, x is 0 right here on the line, then y is 1. When x is 1, y is 2. So over is x, up and down is y. So how do I do that? If I go to x is 2, so 1, 2, bunny hop over to 2, and I've got to go up to 3. 1, 2, 3. when x is 5, so I'm going to always start here at 0. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what happens, because I used a pattern, this is going to make a straight line. Okay, so that takes care of B. Section C, I am going to, students will look at the chart and see if the growth of x to y is addition or multiplication. And I changed this division to multiply. So 1 times 1 equals 1. 2 times 2 equals 4. So it's 1/4. Okay, so looking back over here, a while ago we had 2 parts, right? We then said if we took one of those sections and divided that into 2 sections, we now have this right here. But so half of this would be one of them, right? Well, if I would have originally done equal sections, I would end up with 1 out of 4, 1/4. Okay, so that takes care of E. And then the last section here is F, so I'm going to flip over to F. And F is about multiplying. So I'm going to take 173 times 48. 8 times 3 should give me 24. Carry the 2. 8 times 7. 8 times 7, 56. Plus the 2, 56. 57, 58. Put the 8. Carry the 5. 8 times 1 is 8. Plus 5, so 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Put the 3. I would carry the 1, but it's going to fall down. Okay. Remember that I cannot multiply, so I've done everything by this 8. Now I've got to do everything by the 4. I've used this, I've used that. But I can't multiply unless I'm under the number. So I need a placeholder, and then I'm underneath the 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Put the 2, carry the 1. 4 times 7 gives me 28, plus 1 is 29. Carry the 2. 4 times 1 is 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to add. 4 plus nothing is 4. 8 plus 2, 8, 9, 10. Put the 0, carry the 1. 9 plus 3, 9. 10, 11, 12. Plus the 1 is 13. Put the 3, carry the 1. Regroup that 1. And then 6, 7, 8. Okay. If I don't see a decimal, it goes at the end. And then after 3 digits, I should have a comma there. Okay. So remember here, you are multiplying everything by the 8. You're regrouping, then you're adding your regrouped numbers. All those steps that we've talked about in our warm-ups. Okay, that takes care of all of your sections of the Cherry target practice. So my little book should look like this with each section done in it. Very good.